It's until 7 a.m. and the fire is lit. Ready to head back. Pretty calm this morning. I'll make good use of this before we start getting a little breeze on the nose later this afternoon. Okay, we're off. What's that? Yeah, we're off. Sorry.
We're doing it, baby. I'm on board. You can give me that 4.
Are you gonna back out or?
No, well, if you guys can get the bow out.
Okay. Yeah, you're moving now.
All right.
Slow like a pro. All right. Cover it out. See how easy that was?
Thank you, guys.
You're clear up front.
I have to be really deliberate about my intentions and stuff. But when I'm on board with people who've sailed a lot, they're like, all right, the lines are off. All right, let's go.
Well, you know. Just keep going, Rick. They'll get out of your way. Learn that driving the Saratoga. People on that cruise ship looking down going, holy shit, that's Frog's Leap.
There's Rick.
Testing the autopilot repair. I mean, the wheel turned. Did you see a 10-degree turn? 10 till 9, and we're doing our thing that we're going to be doing all day probably. Main is up, motor sailing. We're making 4.5-ish. There's a good view of the Todos Santos Islands. See the lighthouse there on the right side. That close together, that's probably 3 whales. And that was about the range that I thought I saw one earlier. There they go again.
Yep.
Oh, so there's some over here to the left and some over to the right. There's a bunch of them over there. Looking for another whale spout here off the starboard this time. There it is. All right, so it's 12:30. We have 41 nautical miles to go. We just put the head sail out, so we've got a good 60, 70 degrees apparent. Just eyeballing it with the Windex here. So the head sail out. We're doing over 6 knots. The low 6s, so we're flying along. Motor's still running, but we're making great time now. And explain to me what's going on here.
Well, so what I like to do with the fuel is it's a 20-gallon tank, so wait till it gets to about half a tank, you know, and then these jerry cans are 5 gallons. So the idea is you don't want to be with partial jerry cans. You want to have empties or fulls, right? So this way, if I'm at a half, I can dump the whole can in. And I'm just dealing with an empty, and I'm at about 75%, or I expect to be. So we'll see.
And what's the deal with this hose?
Yeah, this is
how's that work?
It's a shaker siphon hose. So it works like this. We stick one end into the tank. Gently, right? We don't need to manhandle anything. And then take off the cap. I have replacement. These are aftermarket caps because they like to sell the ones that are all fancy with. But anyway, I just stick it in here and then shake it. And there it goes.
That's it.
That's it.
About 3:30 p.m. We got a little bit of a wind shift. The wind's still reasonably light. started coming a little bit more on the nose. It's about 30 degrees apparent, so we wound up pulling in the head sail. So we were pretty much at the max. We were starting to luff a little. It wasn't doing any good for us. Keep the main up, and I don't know, we're a couple hours or so out from the Coronados. We made pretty good time. I mean, it's almost 9 p.m., which is better than I was expecting to get into San Diego. So we made great time. These guys are taking up the whole dock.